Hey guys, so it's been a while. It's been about what, 2 weeks or something like that since I last did anime, manga, video games, and more news. But I've been trying to balance out my schedule, especially with this month. This month has to be probably the busiest month of this entire year for me. Okay, work, training, the channel. It's a lot. It is a lot for me right now. So I'm still in the midst of trying to figure out my schedule so far and trying to, take a break when I need to and deal with my own personal stuff. But other than that, of course, the news is going to be from Monday, October 3rd to today, October 5th, Wednesday, right? And we, of course, hear some news, I think from Friday past or Thursday past, concerning one of the biggest animes series out there, Bleach, okay? And they finally made the announcement of where it's going to stream simulcast. So just to, clarify and everything, and I do believe I'm going to do an article on it, which is going to further elaborate a little bit more, but just so just a heads up, Bleach is going to simulcast both on Disney Plus internationally. They didn't specify if it's going to be like every country or certain countries that have Disney Plus, and it's going to simulcast on Hulu for US and Canada. If probably the US. I don't know if it's Canada, but do clarify me on that. But definitely on Hulu, it's going to come out on there Monday coming, October 10th. And New York Comic Con is this week, I believe. And they're going to show the first episode of Chainsaw Man English dub at New York Comic Con this week before its premiere date broadcast, which is October 11th, which is going to be streaming and simulcast on Crunchyroll. So to further elaborate what Bleach will coming after, we'll start off first with Jump Fiesta, which Bleach is going to be part of this year. So Jump Fiesta 2023, even though Jump Fiesta is going to be later this year around December, it is for 2023. They say that it is coming back. It's making its reappearance once more this year on December 17th and to the 18th, and I believe it was kind of canceled or probably put on it was more like online last year due to COVID in Japan. So the article reads that in-person event will also feature streams for some stage presentations. Now, I do know they're going to have like the big series, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, Jujutsu, Chainsaw Man, Boruto. Like if you see the poster, they'll show the characters. Dragon Ball Super, I believe Blue Exorcist is on there. Yu-Gi-Oh and everything. The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, he passed this year or last year? I can't remember, but he did pass, right? He's on the poster. His character Yugi is on the poster as well. And then they're gonna have another stage at Jump Fiesta. So the big main stage has like the popular series I just mentioned, and they're gonna have another stage. It was broken down from what I've seen people talking about on Twitter. So the article is saying Shueisha revealed on Monday that it will again hold its Jump Fiesta event this year. The Jump Fiesta 2023 or 23 event will take place at the Makuhari Messe event hall in Chiba on December 17th to the 18th. Similar to last year, many of the main stage events will be streamed. The following franchises will have stage events at the Jump Super Stage: One Piece, My Hero Academia, Black Clover, Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone, Jujutsu Kaisen, Spy Family, Chainsaw Man, Naruto, and Boruto, and New Prince of Tennis. A new Jump Studio Neo area will feature stage events for these franchises. Mission, Yozakura Family, Undead Unlock, which is also getting an anime. Mashal is also getting an anime next year. Mashal, Magic and Muscles. Me and Roboco, Hell's Paradise, getting an anime next year. Jigo Kuraku, Chain Soldier. Hokido Gals are super adorable. Ron Kamo no Hashi, which is a series created by the creator of Kaito Kill Him and Reborn, Akira Amano, so it's getting on the Neo stage. Okay, so be on the lookout for that because you never know. Keep an eye out. Okay, keep your nose sniffing and everything. Ayakashi Triangle, that's also getting an anime next year. Blue Exorcist, which I'm actually surprised because Blue Exorcist is published in, I mean, it is a Jump series, but it's published in Jump Rise, SQ Rise, which is a quarterly magazine. It's the same magazine that D. Grayman is also in, and Blood Blockade is also published in. Moriarty, the Patriot, Ryo and Kenshin, World Trigger, Dark Gathering, and Too Cute Crisis. Lastly, a Jump Super Stage EX, which is surprising. I didn't think that event will feature stage presentation as streams only for Bleach, Kuroko no Basuke, and Haikyuu. Mind all those three that's showing on Super Stage EX or X are all series that are done in Weekly Shonen Jump. Bleach in 2016, Kuroko in 2014, and Haikyuu in 2019. Okay, all respectively. Kuroko did have an extra game which came out later that same year of 2014, December 2014, and finished in March 2016. Remember, I did review the manga, the 8 chapters, and I did watch the movie. So these are all the series that's going to appear at Jump Fiesta. Anyone that is in Japan in December and is planning to go, do tell the news. Of course, there's going to be news on Twitter, on social media about it, what they're going to be talking about. I don't know if they're going to, at least for like all the series are getting a season 1 or a season 2. In this case, like Jujutsu Kaisen is getting a season 2 next year. If they're going to show trailers or they're going to explain some news or anything of sort for these series, more than likely. But we'll just have to wait till December to hear anything about Jump Fiesta and anybody that's going there to hear any news. Now going on for Bleach. 1,000 Year Blood War anime streams on Hulu in the US and Disney Plus internationally. The series is going to cover the final 20 volumes of the manga, which premieres October 10th. So Viz Media finally, after we was raising noise, because to me it was ridiculous, and I think everybody will agree with me. It was ridiculous for one of the biggest Shonen Jump series since the 2000s to now, even now, and it's going to continue on going forward. We did not hear no news until it, probably because of fans requesting it continuously, begging, pleading, even making just a lot of noise. And when they were going to announce where it was going to stream, which should have been announced at least last month or even in August. And it should be no excuse to wait for Comic-Con, or I don't know. They waited till last minute playing around. I did not like that. I did not like what Viz was doing. I did not like what Crunchyroll was doing. And Crunchyroll wiped off all the episodes and everything. And this, streaming battle between Disney and Crunchyroll, and nobody knew anything. Nobody really did. And I have to hand it to, if he does see this video, to James Hansen on Twitter. Thank you for just keeping us up to date and everything, because you are one of the biggest Bleach fans there is. He's also here on YouTube. I just have to give him a shout out. It's not sponsored or anything, but it's because of him that I know all of this is happening. And thank you. Despite everything that was happening to you and what people were saying, thank you for keeping up to date, just, being hands-on with this, even though you probably was losing sleep and was stressing out for this, because if it wasn't for you, we all would have been kept in the dark. Really, I had to give it to James for that. So thank you, James. The article is saying Viz Media announced on Monday that Hulu will stream Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War, the television anime based on the 1,000 Year Blood War arc of Tite Kubo's Bleach manga in the US beginning on October 10th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The anime will stream on Disney Plus internationally. And then they have the key visual stating where it's coming to Hulu, premieres on October 10th, 10:10, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Time, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. So just convert your times. And they say the anime will run for 4 quarter of a year with breaks in between. The show will premiere on October 10th at 2400, effectively October 11th at midnight on TV Tokyo, and its affiliates and will stream on 20 plus services in Japan, including Hulu and Disney Plus. Viz Media will hold the North American premiere at New York Comic Con on October 8th, which is this Saturday. New York Comic Con noted that the premiere event will be ahead of a simulcast of the anime. The anime will cover the rest of the original manga up through its ending. So we have a lot of people, the same voice actors, Japanese voice actors that voiced the characters back from the 2004 version of the anime up until 2012 is coming back to reprise their roles. And we're gonna also have, we got Tomokazu Sugita. Oh, and I remember, if you guys didn't hear, there was a lot of other anime companies that were kind of upset with Bleach because they got about 80 well-known voice actors to voice in this series. I see Sugita, I see Rina Saito, I see, oh my gosh, oh wow, I see Yuki Ono, Yumi Uchida, Natsuki Hane. Wow, they got Ken Takahiro Fujiwara. They got a lot of well-profiled A-class voice actors in this series. If I even see Mamoru Miyano makes up Romy Park, they got a list, man. If I see Mamoru Miyano, that's it. If I eventually hear he's going to have a voice in this series eventually, it's a wrap. It's literally a wrap. So, guys, stay tuned for Bleach coming out Monday coming, October 10th, 8:30 Pacific Time AM or 11:30 AM Eastern Standard Time on Hulu if you live in the United States. If not, outside of the United States, it's on Disney Plus. Okay? So again, I will have to say I have to give a shout out to James. If you do see this video, my dude, like, now you see my face. You see my face, and thank you for being so active in Bleach and just being someone who gives a voice to this series for the Western audience. Because without you, we probably wouldn't really know much. We really wouldn't. They should hire you. They should definitely hire you, my dude. So, to the next article, we have Bungo Stray Dogs. They are having a 4th season. I need to catch up to the 3rd season because I did not watch the 3rd. I saw the first 2 seasons, and I did not see the... If you guys hear rain, it's pouring cats and dogs outside right now. So I'm so sorry if you start hearing like droplets or something in the background. It's rain. It's pouring. Okay, it's been raining since Friday. Okay. So there is a 4th season. I have not watched the 3rd season, but the 4th season is coming out next year. They did reveal a new key visual, and there's 2 new cast members. So they say Yuki Kanji and Yohei Azakami will join the cast for the 4th season premiering in January. Now I gotta catch up to the... Is this the one? I can't spoil it, but is something wrong with Osamu from what I heard in the manga? You know, my man kind of, he's like this. He's like this. Do tell me beforehand. You know, my man is he gonna premiere that much in the 4th season? Or was it starting from the 3rd season and will continue in the 4th season? I'm just saying because I saw some stuff. But they say Kadokawa revealed a new visual and new cast members on Tuesday for the 4th season of Bungo Stray Dogs anime based on Kafka, Asagiri, and Sango Harukawa's manga. And you can see how it looks, how the new key visual is. And of course, they're having 2 new cast members and 2 new characters in the series. So Yuki Kanji is playing the character Saigiku Jono, and we have Yohei Azakami playing Tekicho Suhiro. So the anime is coming out in the 4th season. Is coming out January 2023. So keep that bookmark. They didn't tell us exactly the date, but more than likely it's going to be within the first 2 weeks of January. And Crunchyroll will be streaming the new season when it does air in Japan in January 2023. So keep that bookmark. I will need to catch up to season 3 before I can even attempt to watch season 4. And I believe season 3 was, they started off first with Osamu and Chuya's background when they were 15, if I believe. It started off with that, and I don't know where it went off from there. Obviously, I never really watched season 3. Okay, so this is something it's a whole mess with voice actors right now. This whole turmoil, especially with Crunchyroll and how it's treating the voice actors, which I find atrocious. Okay, this article says, if you guys been seeing how Crunchyroll is dealing with one of the voice actors from Mob Psycho season 3 is dropping tomorrow. We're good on the Japanese side of things, but the English dub is something else, and we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, the article says Kyle McCarley responds to Crunchyroll statement about Mob Psycho 100 simul dub recasting. Former voice of Mob claims not every non-Dallas casting will be replaced. Remote voice acting for some roles will continue. Crunchyroll told gaming news outlet Kotaku on September 20th that the company is recasting the characters in Mob Psycho's 3rd season, which is the last season. The last! Why are you replacing? I'm sorry. A spokesperson for Crunchyroll said the choice was made to record a simul dub from Mob Psycho 100 season 3 at the company's Dallas production studio, and in order to accomplish this seamlessly per our production and casting guidelines, we will need to recast some roles. Now, right then and there, that is so messed up, guys. It's not like to say it's even the 1st season. We passed the first 2, season 1 and season 2, and now we're at the final season and they're replacing roles. It's not like to see if these people are out, they stopped voice acting. They're still in voice acting. That's messed up. Voice actor Kyle McCarley, who revealed in a video earlier in the day that he may not return as the anime's protagonist, Shigo Mob Kageyama, claimed in a podcast with the Cartoon Cypher on Saturday that Crunchyroll's statement does not necessarily mean that all non-Dallas roles will be replaced. I mean, the public statement that they made is not at all in line with what they were saying to any of the cast, and they are definitely doing some remote recording on the show. I can tell you that much. So no, they have not replaced the entire cast, he said. He also commented that recording for the simul dub is currently underway. Bang Zoom Entertainment produced the dubs for the previous 2 seasons of Mob Psycho 100. Majority of the dub actors in the previous 2 seasons are not based in Texas. Crunchyroll is moving back in-person recording 2 years after Crunchyroll and Funimation switched over to remote recording in response to COVID-19. After dozens of dubs produced remotely, many using talent from around the country, Crunchyroll confirmed that it has moved back to bringing Texas-based talent into the studio. McCarley said he may not return as Mob because Crunchyroll is not complying with his request that the company meet with Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, union representatives to negotiate a potential contract on future productions. It has been made abundantly clear to me that in the case of season 3 of Mob Psycho 100, Crunchyroll is not going to be producing the show on a SAG-AFTRA contract, McCarley said. McCarley is SAG union member and part of the SAG dubbing steering committee and does not usually work on non-union dubs. Mob Psycho 100 ADR director Chris Hansen confirmed he is not returning for the 3rd season. This is a hot mess, guys. This is a hot mess. This is what happens when you're trying to play Monopoly with the whole system and everything. After the merger, it's just to me personally, it's gotten worse. It has gotten worse, and the fact that I saw what happened on Twitter when he was explaining it. He even went so much as trying to it starts with a C, but it's just like, okay, I won't use union, but if you guys can work something out, they don't want to meet him halfway. And then I saw something yesterday. My sister sent it to me from TikTok. Something about they're not hiring or they're firing people due to them doing fan dubs. Fan dubs is a way for them to practice and perfect their way to get into voice acting. And Crunchyroll is firing them. I don't know how true that is, and I don't want to go spreading rumors or anything like that sort. But if that is true, and that's the way to, practice, get better at your craft, so that when you do try to make it with the big leagues, you're prepared. You know, cause I know you have to have reels and everything. You gotta have your records. You gotta show that, like, you know, you have what you need. Like, basically your resume. Show me your credentials before I can hire you for this position. And if they're doing that, I don't know what's going to become of dubbing here in the United States. I can't say for any other countries, but dubbing here in the US, I don't know what's going to be its future. I really don't. Because this foolish, and then with the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, how it made so much money. One of the top anime movies of this year. And the voice actors, each respectively, only got between $100 to $300 one time. Depending on probably the significance of their role in the movie or something. What is that? Come on, man. Come on. I don't know what's going on. And that's why they need union. I firmly believe if they're going to be doing stuff like this, there needs to be a union. I firmly am 100% behind them getting a union, because stuff like this is so wrong. People have to live their livelihoods, or people are getting fired when they've been doing projects for God knows how long, and they're now lost of a job because you don't want to compromise. That's the word I was looking for. You don't want to compromise, or you're firing people for basically doing fan work. If that is true, come on, man. Come on. Like, shape it up, man. Shape it up. And then the foolishness with not telling people about one of the biggest animes there is out there. Bleach. Thing got me heated for like 2 weeks. For like how long? All of this right now is just getting me heated even more. But regardless of how I'm feeling about the whole situation, that's on them. They need to fix the whole situation. I'm going to end it off on a good note for all Dragon Ball Z fans. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot games PS5, Xbox Series XS versions are launching on January 13th, 2023. Okay, so they showed us a trailer, a stream. It's saying that Bandai Namco Entertainment America announced on Wednesday that the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's game, new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS versions will launch on January 13th, 2023. The company is offering free upgrades to customers who own the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions. Bandai Namco Europe streamed a release date trailer. So, Season Pass 2, which includes a new DLC story, Bardock Alone Against Fate, based on the Dragon Ball Z Bardock, the Father of Goku special will debut in 2022. I'm guessing between now to December before next year, right? The new versions will get digital deluxe and premium editions, with the latter including Season Pass 2. So the game launched back in January 2020. Oh wow, it's been already 2 years? I thought it came out last year. The way it's like, you know, it's still fresh on my mind. It launched in January 2020 in both Japan and the West. The game is available for PS4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam. Bandai Namco Entertainment released a Nintendo Switch port in September 2021 and on Google Stadia in October 2021. So for anyone that's been playing the game now, they do have new versions coming out that's going to be on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and obviously if you've been playing with on the Switch, that's also good. And obviously they're gonna give free upgrades for like Season Pass 2. Okay, so we just ended off good on that for all Dragon Ball Z fans who's been playing Kakarot. If anybody has been playing the game, please do tell me, is there any differences between this game and the other games of Dragon Ball that came out before? And I do believe, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, is there supposed to be like Xenoverse 3? I know I didn't finish Xenoverse 2 myself, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to finish it. But is it a rumor or is it actually true that there is in the works a Xenoverse 3? And if it is, that's pretty awesome, because I might buy it. And I might not finish it, but I'm buying it because I want it and I want to play it. Okay, That's exactly what I want to do. So guys, that's it for the news that came out on October 3rd, Monday, to today, October 5th. Wednesday, guys, do tell me, how do you feel about first Jump Fiesta? That's going to be Jump Fiesta 23. That's happening this year. Which series are you most excited about from the stages? Let's go back from the main stage, the Jump Super stage with the One Piece and the My Hero, or the Jump Studio Neo stage, which is going to have like Undead Unlock or Mission Yozakura, and then, you know, or is it the Jump Super Stage X, which is going to have Bleach, Kuroko, and Haikyuu? Tell me, which stage are you most excited about hearing any news for that? And like I said, anybody that's going to be in Japan that time, or has, you know, affiliates that's in Japan that's going to be, you know, there to cover and tell any of the news, do tell me in the comment section. Guys, how do you feel about the news in regards to Bleach? Finally, the news is coming out. You have wish it came out earlier. They told us about this news instead of us wondering and all that stuff. And then with the voice acting situation, especially from Mob Psycho and anything related to that. Also, for Bungo Stray Dog fans, how do you feel? How do you feel? Are you excited for season 4 coming out in January? Are you prepared? Are you prepared for it? Just tell me. And honestly, for Dragon Ball Z fans, Kakarot, do tell me, are you going to get that season 2 pass? Are you going to be playing on your PlayStation 5, your new Xbox XS series? Tell me all about it in the comment section below. The links are in the description box. You guys go always check that out. And I'm Kimmy-chan of Anime Legends, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and by the way, who's going to Comic-Con? Who's going to Comic-Con? I just want to know. Please do tell me. Please do tell me. You can hit me up on my Twitter as well. Please do tell me. I want to know what's happening with Bleach and possibly Chainsaw Man. So do tell me. Later.